Hello Sagittarius friends, I'm Annie Botticelli and welcome to my Sagittarius November 2023 Astrology Horoscope Forecast. This is a 7-minute astrology highlights special version of my reports. This is for you if Sagittarius is your sun sign like me, or your rising sign, or your moon sign, or any other Sag placement that you're listening for. What we're going to talk about here is part of your astrological picture. And if you're a very late degree Sagittarius friend, also like me, so birthdays December 15th through the rest of the sign, or Sagittarius placements 23 degrees or so through the rest of the sign, I suggest you additionally listen to my Capricorn report because you very late degree friends will benefit from both readings. So, going to hit the highlights here. It's going to be a little bit harder with you all to stick to my 7-minute highlight idea because I tend to get riled up when I'm when I'm talking to my fellow Saggies, but I will do my best. A couple of key points about this month is that the sky is very busy. We've got a lot of touch points with a lot of mathematical connections with the planets connecting in the stars and in the sky. And when that happens, we have effects. Okay, so every time there's a mathematical connection of planets, we feel it here for better or worse. And it's very, very, very busy. Okay, so there's going to be a lot of that going on. We're also at the tail end of the eclipse season from those October eclipses. I'm not going to get a lot into those this month because September and October I did some deep dives. So if you want to understand these very life-changing trajectory shifts and major goodbyes and major hellos and really get a handle on what the heck is going on, you can refer back to my September and October reports. But what we need to know here is that even though we're after the eclipses, you may still see news and information and, decisions being made from whatever it was, the big news that came in. Okay, so that is continued this month and even into December. Obviously, we've got birthdays this month, so early degree friends, happy birthday to you. And something that all Sagittarius have in common is this giant stellium of Scorpio planets. Okay, so stellium is 3 or more placements in a sign or a house. So we've got the Sun, Mars, Mercury, and star goddess Ceres, all in Scorpio, bringing continued focus, and this is continued from October, on to relationships, partnerships, inheritances, money merging, spousal money, family money, estate talk, mystical, mysterious discussions, psychological breakthroughs, all of this Scorpio energy, and plus really being involved and entrenched in heavy emotion, water where it shouldn't be, literally or figuratively. So this is a very emotional time. If you notice that before your birthday each year, things get a little heavy, that's because all this Scorpio energy does not flow well with our brilliant fire, right? We want to burn our fire. And what does the Scorpio water want to do? Pour the water down on our fire. So you will be feeling that this month. It will definitely be happening. And while you can make major psychological and spiritual breakthroughs, a lot of the energy is going to be heavy, like dealing with things that other people are going through, having to make big decisions. And fortunately, okay, you do have a nice open period from October 7th through November 25th, free of personal planet retrogrades. Personal planets retrogrades are Mercury, Mars, or Venus appearing to go backwards in their orbit in the sky from our perspective on Earth. They're not really going backwards, but it looks like they are. And when that happens, as it did before October 7th and after November 25th, things tend to be murky and cloudy, and there's confusion and miscommunications, and we can't see very far ahead, and things are more inwards and backwards. But for this beautiful window, October 7th through November 25th, we've got free open stars. So if you have to make decisions from the eclipses, or have to make decisions from all this Scorpio energy, or have to do anything important, big purchases, launches, business decisions, relationship decisions, parties, weddings, engagements, all of that has beautiful energy between October 7th and November 25th that's clear from those retrogrades. This period of time is very much about quiet connection with other people, showing up for other people, working through relationship patterns and karma. And the eclipses might have burnt off quite a bit of karma, so you might be entering this time period with kind of really bizarre changes in your life that seems like they could have never happened, and all of a sudden they're here. There's definitely going to be more to do, and since this is highlighting our 12th house, this is the house of our unconscious mind, we know that we're going to be a little bit ornery, a little bit stressed, a little bit, things will be a little bit heavy, And, we're just going to have to work through it. But as the month goes on, towards the end of the month, Mercury, Mars, the Sun are all going to move out of that heavier emotional Scorpio and right into our sign. Yay. Okay, so even though we'll start to move into retrograde mischief towards the end of the month, we're also going to start to move into Sagittarius fun and awesomeness. Now, if you are a holiday shopper or a holiday maker, try to do your shopping between October 5th and November 25th to stay out of the confusion and the breakage and the not showing up of packages and people not liking what they get, mischief of the retrograde. So unfortunately, our holiday time is covered in retrograde. So, if you can do your parties early or do your shopping or making early, then you can stay out of some of that mischief. Our birthday time is very magical because the universe is especially receptive to our desires on our birthdays. So make sure to make your wishes, write them down, say them out loud, and feel them as if they've already come true. Activate your reticular activating system, which is the part of your brain that helps you to create from your beliefs in your mind. You have a Sag placement other than your sun, you can still use this time to affirm and intend because the sun is the universe is very receptive to what you're trying to put out at this time. Also be strong Libra energies accentuating your house of friendships and groups and networks. So this is probably going to be an alternating like busy networking friendshipy time while also needing your quiet space. So you might need more space to yourself than usual. So make sure to honor that so you can process in your quiet space and then get back out there for those networking opportunities, which could be grand. You may be setting off on another Sagittarius adventure at the end of the month. Days around November 27th, we've got a brilliant full moon at almost 5 degrees of Gemini, our opposite sign. Okay, I know that when I track these full moons in Gemini each year, I tend to be traveling at that time, near or far. So you might find that something's coming up for travel and busyness and friendships and getting together and social activities. The Gemini energy lights up our house of relationships and partnerships. So not only do we have Libra placements, Scorpio placements, both showing us that our relationships are highlighted at this time, we also have this full moon. So just know that you in relationship to other people are going to be very strong themes in November. The planets move into Sagittarius. This energy of teaching and learning and expanding horizons and freedom and openness is going to really break out of this shell, creating this beautiful new rebirth, whether it's your birthday or not. And you will definitely be feeling that. It's a great time to study. It's a great time to explore and have adventures. If you want a list of the sweet and salty aspect dates, plus my favorite aspects of the month and the ones to be extra careful and awareful of, along with a write-up that I do for the month 1 month early, go to anniehelpsyou.com. Sign up for my free VIP community. Just put your name and email address there, and you'll get my mini astrology lessons. You'll get my 28-day virtual coaching program. You'll get links each month to resources that I and my team have created about the current transits and how to make the most of them. And, you can really, utilize my free services there. And you can also see my secret star portal, which has all kinds of exclusive content, so you can access that, or you can learn astrology with me, the basics, or take it all the way to becoming a professional astrologer in my mastery course. So you can see all of that at anniehelpsyou.com. I hope you have a wonderful month, and I'll see you next month. Bye.